Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. My name is Kinda. I lead the operations team for TikTok at the Middle East, Turkey, Africa, Central, and South Asia. And today, we're going to talk about how content creators, the power of community and authentic storytelling on the search and driving impact of destination marketing. So first, let's talk about travel. Travel is arguably the most sought-out experience for individuals in their life. It's no surprise that it's in the MENA region, the travel industry is expected to hit $400 billion by 2032. However, travel has always been a high-risk, high-reward experience, given the significant time and cost invested in that experience. Which is why ahead of a trip, a lot of people go into a lengthy and the extra mile to make sure the reward is maximized while the risk is neutralized. Some numbers, so 38 is the average number of sites that people look at when they're planning their trip. 89% of people say that think that travel is stressful, and that is simply because the main reason is the time and cost needed to plan for travel, and 45% of people say that the vacations have lived up to or exceeded what they've imagined. So there is a considerable experience gap between shopping for travel and actually traveling. And that experience gap is caused by several things. One is people expect that the results will be fast, however, it's slow. People expect the results to be image and visual driven, while it's heavily text-led. And people expect the results to be community-led as opposed to brand-led. So what do we do to bridge that experience gap? We see that there are several ways to bridge that gap. One, short-form video has become the way where people consume content. The search behavior have evolved. People are looking for relatable content that they can trust, and there is a surge of global travel communities that are powered by content creators. Let's talk a little bit about those content creators. And we've seen that these creators have revolutionized the destination search abroad. Why and how? So if you take a look at the screen, you'll see basically some of the main search terms that people use when they're planning their trip or searching for destinations. One is what to do in, and we see more than 1 million result search counts for what to do in certain destinations. More than 500,000 search counts for travel destinations or travel essentials, and more than 40K search counts for travel itinerary. And these content creators have mastered basically their content showing up in search results because they have created or participated in these travel communities. I'm just going to mention some of those numbers, staggering numbers for travel communities that have emerged organically through content creators. It's like Travel Talk, 11 billion views. Europe Travel, 1.2 billion views. Japan Travel, 3 billion views. On the essentials side, you have something like Travel Advice, 800 million views. Travel Essentials, 677 million views, and so on. And for itinerary, you have things like Travel Guide with 827 billion views. So what makes these content creators very effective in appearing in search results, in creating and engaging the travel communities? Well, one is that their content, they show up in search in fast results. Their content is visual. Their content is mobile first, and their content is community-led. So basically, that their content answers the gap that exists currently between the shopping experience for travel and the travel itself. So in terms of fast results, it's because usually the content is short form, and when we talk about short form, we're not necessarily talking about seconds. It can be up to like 5 minutes, but we see that the average length is 30 seconds. Their content is 100% visual, so it's immersive, it's sound on, it's video-based content. The content is created for mobile first, because 90% of people who come to an app like TikTok consume it via mobile. And their content is community-led, because 59% of people who use TikTok feel that they are a part of a community. What makes their content effective is it's longer. So I know we talked about short being not in hours, but still relatively short. But we've seen that actually content that is longer, about up to 1 minute or 2 minutes, drive more engagement. They use content that is visual, so we talked about immersive, but also photo modes, that is a carousel of videos, can drive higher engagement. Their content is professionally generated. Professionally generated does not mean a studio, does not mean like heavy production equipment, but it can be through the creation tools, professionally generated through the mobile phone, and their content encourages participation. I'm going to play a few videos in no particular order, just to see what we're talking about.
يا هلا والله، خلوني أعطيكم 5 نصايح إذا كانت وجهتك فيها ثلج. أول شيء إن الجوتي وأنت في كرامة يكون واحد فقط وخاص للثلج وضد الموية، يعني لا تاخذ معك براندات ثانية حق تكشخ، ما راح تحتاجهم أبدا، خذ جوتي واحد يفيدك بس. ثاني شيء تاخذ معك قفازات خاصة للبرد، لأن أصابعك راح تتجمد وراح تحتاجها فعلا. ثالث شيء انه يكون الجاكيت حقك حق -10 -20 تلبسه وتحس بدفء، صدقني بيفيدك جدا. رابع شيء لا تثقل اللبس تحت الجاكيت، لانك في المقاهي والمطاعم راح تشيلهم وداخل في تدفئه، راح تحس بحر. خليك لابس لبس عادي يعني حق شتاء خفيف، وفوق الجاكيت يدفيك لما تطلع. خامس شيء هو انك تتعلم التزلج، لان التزلج من اجمل الرياضات اللي تعلمتها، ولا يفوتك هناك حتى لو طحت. وبس والله.
So this content encourages participation is because through the caption of the content creator, he encourages users to add their experience. The next video is for professionally generated content. And the last video is about longer than average video.
5 أسباب تخلي أندورا وجهة مناسبة للسكي. انزين لولو، وين أندورا؟ أندورا دولة تقع بين فرنسا وإسبانيا، وما فيها مطار، فراح تدخلون عن طريق فرنسا أو إسبانيا. احنا شخصيا دخلنا عن طريق برشلونة. هلا باللايك والنشر. أول شيء مو وايد زحمة. رقم 2 الأسعار فيها جدا مناسبة. رقم 3 الدولة صغيرة وتقدرون تشوفونها كلها في أقل من ساعة. رقم 4 عندهم مدارس وايد سكي وتدريبهم ممتاز وبضمير، ومتوسط سعر الحصة حوالي 15 دينار، ما يعادل 50 يورو. رقم 5 تقدرون تدخلونها عن طريق فرنسا أو إسبانيا بالسيارة.
As you can see, all these videos are winter inspired as we're approaching the winter travel season. And finally, if I leave you with a few things to remember from this session as to how to harness the power of content creators and the community to drive destination marketing. First is high quality content, stable theme, you choose creators that create content in only one category. Choose creators that work with high content production quality, still use from a mobile phone, and choose creators that have a story, that build a story basically to their content. Tap into the communities. We've seen some staggering numbers in terms of travel communities that have emerged organically on the platform. Look for relevance, authenticity, not influence. So it's not about how many followers these creators have, but about how relevant they are, how authentic they are, how relatable to your brand they are. Leverage trending hashtags. You've seen some, but in the regions, there's where to visit KSA, where to visit UAE, and many more that have emerged organically on the platform. Offer free information, encourage people to participate and share their own experiences, and use creation tools. We have CapCut, we have TikTok Studio, and many other tools that are available that helps you create high quality, professionally generated content pretty fast. And thank you.